How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with Hop Butcher for the World. Who'd have thunk it? In their greener times. Yeah, this is a Motueka Nelson Sauvin and NZH-101-Hopped India Pale Ale. 6.5% alcohol by volume. This was canned... Come on, mouse. Work for me, mouse. Exactly a month ago. Comes courtesy Hop Butcher. They sent a box off. Just got it says orange and green make what on the bottom with the question mark. Jets of Art. I like to see a little boat down there in the water. I like that little boat. I like it. I imagine that's the boat that the little dude in the painting from Goodfellas is traveling in. I don't know. So Hop Butcher. This is my first Hop Butcher review. After the news that they purchased their own spot, which is really, really exciting. By the time this video airs, most likely I will have done a podcast and YouTube video with Jeremiah from Hop Butcher, kind of sitting down and talking about their new spot, so go check that out. They basically bought Half Acre's original spot, which is just such a fucking perfect, just full circle moment in Chicago beer. So anyway, these 6.5% jams from Hop Butcher are kind of my favorite from these guys. Sure, when they get down into the mid to low fives, I do kind of go gaga for that. But those are few and far between from them. Same thing with the bigger stouts, coming more often, but especially when they deal with the coffee stouts, I kind of really dig them. But for the more readily available or more widely produced kind of beers, they usually hit 8.5, 7.5, 6.5, and the 6.5, me being the lover of low ABV beers, typically are my jams. That looks all the part of a 6.5% hazy, pinky finger, crumbly edge, because I've been talking too much. This little semi-neurotic bubbles, just off white, and this beautiful, vibrant, glowing yellow kind of haze to it. Good nose. That's a fucking nose. Curses. I gotta stop cursing. Man, that smells really good. That's a super vibrant nose. Like, super vibrant. There's a sweetness to it without getting, like, super crazy, overly sweet. There's a super vibrant tropical fruit, mango, star fruit, but it's got this pineapple, sweetened grapefruit kind of thing going on. It's very, very vibrant. Super aggressive nose. That, my friends, is probably one of the most aggressive and 2x4 to the face noses that I have gotten off a hazy in quite some time, regardless of ABV. You know what I mean? This smells like I want my triple IPAs to smell like, but it's 6.5%. This is what I'm talking about when I said you can make these beers at the relatively low ABV. I mean, it's explosive. It's giving you that big fruit component in there. There's a sweet and kind of grassy greenness in there. Everything is cranked to 11 here. Nothing is being held back. Aromatically, fucking amazing beer. Fucking amazing. If this drinks, I'm cursing, I don't care anymore. If this drinks even close to what I'm getting in the nose, it's going to be one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. Cheers. That's good. I mean, there's no way it was living up to that nose. There was no way. Because it would just be like mind-boggling craziness. But there's a lot of it in there. And I'm psyched. And it was kind of one of those things, like aromatically, it's just insane. When you get into the actual taste of the beer, start drinking it, you know, it doesn't come off super ultra watery, but it has a nice mouthfeel to it. That bright kind of tropical fruit into that bright kind of pineapple. And I said it's pineapple, grapefruit, sweetened grapefruit. And I saw it was kind of like a mango kind of, I didn't even read the tasting notes yet. I'm kind of curious to see what they say. It was a mango kind of starfruit, stonefruit, kiwi kind of thing going on. But I will now go pineapple, double down with a little bit of lemon, and then stick with that kind of starfruit, walk back from the mango, and just go kind of a generic kind of juicy fruit, kind of tropical fruitiness on it. That little bit of green in there was grassy for me, and the actual taste is a little bit more hot pellet weed smoking kind of graininess. It's really tasty. The only thing I'm going to knock this beer for is the mouthfeel. At 6.5%. Pretty much Hop Butcher's had this like super sultry, creamy, water nerdy mouthfeel on lock at this ABV level. And it just kind of missed that mark where it's just not super soft, not super sultry. Listen, it's effing delicious. It's fantastic. I'm not going to bang on it too hard. But, well, this beer is probably going to eke on to Mount Rushmore of, sub 7% IPAs that I've had as of late. If it gave me the mouthfeel I typically get from Hop Butcher at 6.5%, it's like all-time, like, Mount Rushmore level awesomeness. Yeah, absolutely fantastic beer. Aromatically, I don't know where you get better, to be perfectly honest with you. Just how vibrant and how aggressive that nose is in a very pretty, non-over-the-top way, if that makes any sense, is just beautiful. It drinks much the same, but it's just that mouthfeel. It's smaller than what the nose leads you to believe. But like I said, it was almost virtually impossible for it to follow up and be that crazy taste-wise, especially at 6.5%. But it's just that lack of that really soft, water nerdy mouthfeel that keeps this from all-time Mount Rushmore status. It's still worthy. It's still going to be on there. It's, third or fourth face in that mountain. And that's up against a lot of really well-done IPA. So it almost sounds like I'm negging it a little bit, but I'm not. I'm just saying, if the mouthfeel landed on this, it would be like, my nipples are hard, shit's changing. I start thinking about Hazie's a little bit different. So, yeah, fantastic beer. This is where listen. Is it the chicken or the egg? Do I like Hop Butcher because their beers are great, or is it I like Hop Butcher so I think the beers are great? I've always subscribed to the former because there's a bunch of stuff they've done that just wasn't for me. But when they nail it, and they nail it more often than not, that's why I like them so much. They nail it. And while this is missing that mouthfeel I really covet, they still nailed it. Like, you can't, this is such a tasty beer. Just aromatically, just the huff on it is fun. But just to even drink it, and even though the mouthfeel is not super ultra awesome, great hazy. Great hazy. Yeah, love it. Love it. Is it one of the better hazy IPAs I've had as late? Yes. Value availability, I'm hoping 6.5%. Hopefully this is $16, maybe a little bit less. Who knows? And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like well done haze, not afraid of a little touch of bittering. I wouldn't call it a bittering beer, but there's a nice bittering presence to it. But the way that kind of tropical fruit and that kind of citrus leaning from the pineapple kind of lemon characteristic kind of comes off is absolutely fantastic. And pretty much what Hop Butcher does, and does so well, which is cool, fun, unique twists on hops. Because that literal pineapple lemon trick really is just kind of not something I've had a ton of. So that's what a Hop Butcher does. Let's talk about the, less citrus, wafting greens, zesty lime. Oh, they went lime. I went lemon. So very close on that one. So I dig that. I did not look at it beforehand, I promise you. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed your review. Hopefully enjoying a little Hop Butcher right now. Hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.